Ethan. Ethan. Oh! Ethan! Ethan!
It was the grandma did it.
You got an asphyxiation with the grandma.
Oh, because they wouldn't
Just like I do.
You did as well.
But in my private time.
Oh man, you gross. Right. Do you know, the entire time I keep expecting Ethan to be like someone from one of the previous Resident Evil games, like some big plot twist.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will be. That's why I came. What am I doing?
Yeah, no, Ethan's a new character. He's like the only sensible, normal
protagonist.
Yeah.
Oh, Leon's not too bad protagonist. He just wanted to get out of Raccoon City and survive.
Yeah, he was alright in 2.
I've really got to get around to playing that remake.
Yeah, maybe we will one day.
Yeah.
4 I actually didn't really like Leon. I don't like 4 at all.
I enjoyed 4.
Yeah, everyone says 4 is the best one. Probably because it doesn't have, it's like a third person shooter as opposed to the survival horror of 1 to 3.
I might have to rebuy 4 on PC. I don't actually own that on Steam.
Yeah, that actually got a HD remaster as well.
Yeah, but what? Every game gets HD remaster these days.
Yeah.
I want.
Damn it!
Okay. I want to get I actually want to rebuy 5.
What was
Yeah.
that?
I don't intend or care to play for 5 the main story. I never got to play DLC.
Yeah, I should warn you that you will need, if you buy 5 on PC, you will need a couple of mods because
I've heard it's not the best port.
yeah, it's kind of awful. Well, it's not awful. Saying awful is not entirely fair. It's okay, but you know, you played the PS3 version of 5 or the Xbox version of 5.
Yep. Fuck.
It's just people.
One's gonna grab me. No, okay.
You know, you had the targeting laser.
Yeah.
On the PC version, for some reason they did away with that, and they just added a crosshair.
Oh, screw that. I like target laser. That was great.
Yeah. But luckily there is a mod that will re-enable the targeting laser, and depending on, in Japan, this series is called Biohazard.
Yeah, I know that.
And I prefer that name over
They're all dead.
over Resident Evil, because Biohazard makes more sense.
What are you talking about? She killed them all.
So I just modded in the Japanese version.
We need some
So,
weapons.
someone
Is there any
created a
weapons
mod
on
that
this ship?
basically
I don't know. But
turns it into the Japanese version of
let's
Biohazard.
go this way. Maybe
Cool.
we can get out of here.
But that's purely
Hang on. She's hallucinating.
the flashbacks or of some sort.
Hallucinations and flashbacks are never good in games like these. Because it's going to turn out that Mia is actually like the big bad boss. But yeah, I just want to play it. I'll buy the gold edition, I think it's called.
Yeah,
I'll pick it up in the Steam. Pause again.
Hi Shane.
Hey, you alright?
I just need the
key.
garage. Yeah. Cheers. Doing alright?
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
Yeah.
You right up there?
Yeah.
Painting the ceiling.
Just trying to be tall.
It's just like a cat, just stands up on its.
I did wonder why you stood up on the chair.
Well, I was gonna stand up and climb over because I
The
had
effort. Yeah.
a bit shit open the door before I finished.
That's cool.
Continue.
Yeah, sorry about
Continue, slave.
that. Slave?
Yeah, you're not being paid. When's that? Well,
Well, I'm free to leave with income as I go, so I'm not really a slave.
no.
More like a volunteer.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's more like charity work.
come give you some company.
Basically, yeah. So someone has to. So
You know, I'm just going to pick up Gold Edition in the next like Steam sale
yeah,
for like £3 or however much you
I
pay
think
for that now.
yeah, I think there's two DLCs. I think.
There is. There's one where you're in a mansion,
Oh
which
yes,
takes
that's
place
one.
beforehand, before Chris got steroids,
Yeah.
and one which takes place
After.
after you save Jill,
Yeah.
and he gets saved by which is the DLC I want to play most out of them all, actually, weirdly.
Yeah. I wouldn't get your hopes. I mean, it's Resident Evil 5, so I guess you know.
I don't expect much from it. It's just
Yeah.
I always wanted to buy it when it first came out.
Yeah.
There's no meat in there. Yeah, I always wanted to get it when it first came out way back then, but I just never got around to it.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Resident Evil 5 was actually my introduction to the series. Which,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which is.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That coloured my expectations for a long time
No. It is.
because
She's inside me.
oh, so hot.
She's inside everyone. Okay.
Yeah, Resident Evil 5 was actually my introduction to the series because at the time I had a friend who, at the time, two games. I used to buy PlayStation 3 magazines because I really liked PlayStation magazines.
I've not bought gaming magazines since I must have been about
And-
13?
Well, to be fair, I was about that age when I was buying them too.
1987.
I've actually got a couple of them still. I've still got the Fallout New Vegas edition, which was fantastic.
I remember they first announced Fallout New Vegas. And everyone... God,
Settle down, little girl. Settle.
2010. Wow.
Yeah, we were in college then. It's
Yeah.
mad, isn't it? That was 10 years ago.
Please don't tell me.
What are you?
Please don't tell me that's Mia when she's younger. If I just picked the bad ending. Anyway,
Fallout New Vegas.
you know full well as soon as we finish this ending, I'm going back and doing the other ending.
I wouldn't bother.
I want to do it. But yeah,
I mean, if you,
when that first came out, a lot of people got confused and assumed it was a DLC for number 3.
yeah,
I did as well. Until I saw otherwise. Oh, that game's absolutely amazing.
yeah, it's a fantastic game. It's one of my. I'd probably put it in my top 10 games.
It's definitely up there.
But-
It's much better than 3.
Yeah,
And much better than 4.
yeah.
Not saying 4 and 3 are bad games.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, but you're a cynical prick. I'm joking.
No, it's fine. I'm fairly cynical about a lot of things. I'm kind of negative about a ton of things.
I enjoy 3.
Sure,
Going back to it after playing New Vegas though is a bit.
it's hard.
3 is very, very linear.
You said we
Yeah.
could be a family.
What are you talking about?
You said!
Bloody children.
Wait!
I'm tired of waiting.
First floor. Shadow of some sort. But yeah, no, Fallout 3 I find very, very, very linear.
Yeah, it is.
Really? Let's go this way.
Yeah, Fallout 3 is incredibly short. There's about 24 quests on that game. Some of the I don't even remember the vaults that well.
Vault 111.
There's 101, which is the one you start in.
Oh yeah, 111 is number 4.
Yeah, that's also the one you start in.
I love the fact that Mia knows how to use guns. Like, no one's ever taught how to use guns in this, and just use them.
There is actually a reason why she can use guns.
Okay, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Guess that's it.
That is indeed it. Yeah, so basically my introduction to the Resident Evil series was 5, and...
I love that we always go these tangents, we forget where we're going. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Fallout 3, how do we get to that? Oh yeah, Resident Evil.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so at the time I was buying PlayStation magazines, and at the time that they came with discs, they were like demo discs, but they weren't as good as the old demo discs that you used to get where you could actually play games. They were just like trailers essentially for games that were coming up. And I had this friend and had this one disc, and it was on there. It was Dead Space. It was introduced in the first Dead Space game.
I really enjoyed the first Dead Space game.
So did I. And Resident Evil 5. And I was all about Dead Space.
Well, Dead Space is just Resident Evil in space.
Arguably, yeah. And he was all about Resident Evil 5 because I guess at the time he'd just come off of 4, and everyone thinks 4 was the best thing since sliced bread. Thanks for that. And
Someone's racing.
yeah, so I thought 4 was... I thought Dead Space was going to be the better game, and he was like, no, Resident Evil 5 is going to be the better game. And you can argue which one. You can say Dead Space has its issues, and 5 has its issues.
Strange bottle.
Found in your pocket. It's probably important. I can't remember what that strange bottle is. Oh, now I remember what that strange bottle is.
E001. Okay.
So yeah, I basically bought Dead Space. He bought 5, and then later on, I borrowed 5 from him, and I just played it through on the PS3. And I hated it. It was the AI. Playing with the AI is the worst thing in the world.
I want to break this box, but I don't want to waste ammo.
What if you get more ammo from it?
Exactly, but what we're going... I've only got 2 bullets, who gives a shit? I'm not going to get very far with 2 bullets.
Well, you've got half an ammo. Half of ammo. You unfortunately can't do anything with it. So yeah, I borrowed 5 from him. I played through it. I absolutely hated it because doing that Jill and Wesker boss fight, the AI partner tells you to hide, but the AI partner just ignores its own advice and just constantly runs into the enemy.
Mate, in Jill and Wesker fight?
Yeah, where you fight Jill and Wesker.
Oh, you do, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah. And that part should be really cool because Jill's quite a cool character and she's wearing a skin tight suit, and that does,
basically she's your wet dream.
that does things to my pee-pee. And she's blonde, so that also helps. But
Are you just describing your dream woman to me?
not entirely, no. Anyway, yeah, so the character tells you to hide, but then she just constantly runs into the enemy and constantly goes into a I need help state or dying state. So you have to rush over to her, stab her with a needle or whatever, and then hope that she doesn't do it again, but she will because she's a fucking idiot.
Let's get out of it. Where's the door?
And
Close the door.
any type of damage she takes, she'll instantly use a herb. Even though...
Yeah, the AI wasn't the smartest in that.
Yeah, so it was an absolute pain in the arse to play by yourself. You did that quite quickly.
I need ammo.
So yeah, that was my introduction, and then I went back and played Resident Evil 1. Unfortunately, I didn't play...
Completely different.
Yeah.
Wait, did you play 1 as in the original from PS1, or did you
Yes.
play the remake?
The original, which was also a terrible idea. So you can see how I basically played the worst 2 games back to back, and
I mean...
Because I like to play the entire series. If I'm going to play a game, I like to play the entire series just because I know...
I do the same.
Yeah, so I know the context.
Why?
You need to remember, so we can be a family.
So
Can I just shoot her? Or is shooting kids frowned upon?
shooting is frowned upon.
Here we go.
So yeah, so I went back because the HD remake wasn't actually out at that time. I mean, the director's cut was,
You son of a bitch.
but
That's me.
Alan, you're getting worse.
She must have infected me during the attack. And I'm too far gone anyway. But it serves me right. It's my fault she got out.
Yeah, it is your fault.
it's
That
harsh.
doesn't mean I'm gonna let you die.
Yeah, let him die. He's got one of those watches.
It's part of her imprinting protocol. I can't believe this is happening.
Here. Take it. It has her tissue samples. You find her. You fix this.
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
fix your
where are you?
Evie.
Yeah, you can tell this game was being made when smartwatches started becoming popular.
Are these
They're all unlockables. You don't-
Yeah.
For being a fat nerd and completing everything this game has to offer.
A fat nerd. You're like skin on one of my legs.
I don't know. What, your third leg?
That doesn't exist, mate.
I
It really annoys me you can't shut doors behind you.
Yeah, I have that problem on games.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Um,
I'm going this way.
yeah. So then I started playing the first game because I like to go through the series, and that game, because obviously it was the first in the series and it's so rough, and I was playing through and I got to a part where I kept getting attacked by crows constantly. But I had to go through this one area. I had to go through the area, but crows kept attacking. So I was using up basically all my health and ammo. And at that point, I was just like, do you know what? Forget this. I cannot be bothered with Resident Evil. And then later on, the HD remaster of 4 got released on PC. And I'd heard everyone say that was the best thing in the world, so I played through that. And unfortunately for me, Resident Evil 4 is just one long escort mission.
I mean, pretty much.
And escort missions are the worst thing in the world.
I thought you were trying to pick up the beer then.
Escort missions are the worst thing in the world. And at that point, I already had a pretty negative view of Resident Evil as a series. So I was probably like slightly jaded going into it. And the fact that Resident Evil 4 is just an escort mission, I absolutely despise that game. So I got through that, and the problem is I lost my save file halfway through that game, so I had to do the entire thing twice. So I was already hating it the first time, and then I had to go through a second time.
I'm starting to think you just hate games.
It's hard, like I say, it is hard for me to find games I actually do enjoy. So I went through 4, I didn't enjoy that either. And then eventually I bought Resident Evil 0, and that game has its issues, but I actually enjoyed that.
What was that, sorry?
Resident Evil 0
Oh, okay.
has its issues, but I actually enjoyed that. I was like, wow, this is actually not too bad. I mean, minus the fact that all the enemies are just giant animals.
What is with Resident Evil and giant sharks?
Giant sharks?
Yeah. Giant sharks, giant like sea animals.
Oh, yeah, just giant animals. I guess, I don't know. Resident Evil 0 is full of them. Every boss in that game is a giant animal. Resident Evil 1 has the snake. And...
Snake?
Yeah. And the giant spider, I think. I can't remember if it has a giant spider or not. 2 has 2 actually, I don't think 2 has any giant animals that I can remember. I played through it recently, so I should remember, but I can't think of any. 4 has giant animals, 5 has giant animals, 6 has the worst giant animals, but you haven't got there yet, so I won't say anything.
I took on a giant shark in number 6.
Yeah.
Which literally just quick time event of just blood the barrels.
Yeah, there's do you want me to tell you what the giant animals are in 6?
No.
No, okay, I'll let you get to that then, but they are the
So I was
worst.
quite enjoying 6.
Yeah, when you get to them, we can talk about it then.
Sorry, it's so bloody dark. I dropped my headphone. No.
It's I think it's a fingerprint scanner or a key card.
Yeah, it's just so bloody dark. I can barely see it. Right. Right, what I actually do? I should probably like
Look at what you've got,
what I've got.
which you don't have too much actually.
No, don't use any of that.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be finding the target by looking at your watch and getting closer to it. So you want the smaller number, basically. Yeah, so that was basically my experience of Resident Evil. I went through 5, 4, 0.
You played in a very roundabout way.
Yeah, 5. So I played it 5, 1, then 4, and then I just went
6,
no. Then I went to 0.
7.
Actually, yeah, I think it might have been 7. I might have.
8, 9.
I think I. I think
10.
I think I played 7, and because I played 7, and it was an amazing game. There's one door you haven't checked yet. 2 doors you haven't checked yet. Because I played 7, and that was amazing. I went, do you know what? I'm going to give this series another go, and I'll start at 0, and then I'll play 1. Because I had a friend that was
From the other side.
that was doing a let's play of 1, which I watched. But he records incredibly slowly.
This is also locked from the other side.
You got 2 more doors.
Oh yes, I have. There's a door in here.
Which doesn't look too
Time
good.
for that. There's another door over there.
There's a wait. Can you? Never mind. You might have to go back through because I think you missed a vent. I think there's another vent in that room. Yeah, so I was watching a Let's Play that my friend was doing of Resident Evil 1, but he records quite slowly. Unfortunately, he does have more subscribers and more viewers than we do. I mean, that's just the way it is. But he could actually do something with that, but he records so slowly that he doesn't really. I mean, he's doing it for himself anyway. That's what he said. He doesn't really care if people watch.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
That's the only vent in this room.
There's another vent somewhere, but I guess just check out those other doors first. He does it for himself, basically, and he doesn't really care that whether people watch or not, which is slightly infuriating to me. I understand that just doing it for yourself and whatever, but the fact that he could actually do something if he actually just recorded on a frequent schedule.
Yeah, but if you enjoy it, then just enjoy it.
I suppose.
I do.
But anyway, so he was doing a Let's Play of 1, and he was going through it, but he was doing it so slowly that waiting for the next part was a pain in the arse. I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to buy the game and play it myself. And so I finished the game, and then after like a month or 2 later, he finished his playthrough of it. So I just watched the end of that. And I enjoyed 1, and then I heard Remake 2 was being made, so I bought that, and that's basically where we are now. I bought 6, played it was awful. or the remake of 2. I'm going to help you because I'm just talking and not really paying too much attention to what you were doing.
What's the other fucking... I assume there's another vent somewhere.
Yeah, I guess just keep... oh, maybe you have to go in the lift.
No, you can't. It says, please look on this floor first.
Oh, okay, so you haven't actually been everywhere yet.
Must be in the other room.
So, what items do you have? I just want to check. You've got a knife, you've got the bottle. Okay, so you don't actually have any key items as
No.
such. Because I thought you might have been missing something. So look at... Sorry, could you look at your watch? Please.
Hang on.
No, I don't think that's going to work. Oops, sorry. My fault there.
Machine gun ammo. Must be something I've missed somewhere along the line.
Yeah, I think it might be in that other room because you were close and then you ran off and you were looking at something else.
Have I missed anything in here? No.
Yeah, I'll just keep your watch up until it ticks down to 1.
You can't. The last thing you get to go is 7.
Yeah, but you were close and then you sort of...
I literally got here.
Yeah, keep going forward, but just keep your watch up. Thanks. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Keep going around though. Keep going around that. Go around that cage, because you might have to like sort of double back on yourself. So yeah, it's going down again now.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going right. So it might continue. Because to be honest, I've actually forgotten what you are supposed to do. But just like I say, just double back on yourself because it is going down again.
Presumably I've got to get in this room here somehow, but...
20, 10. There you go.
Oh, fuck me.
I knew there was another vent somewhere.
She's vomiting. Let's reset.
How's it going?
She's vomiting. Far more in excess of her body mass.
Oh, great. We're gonna be seeing a lot more of her ugly friends if this keeps up. All right, we need to find her and fast.
Was that really that
This is
noisy?
getting out of hand.
Agreed.
It's your face. Ow.
Yeah, I've got a problem.
Oh!